Previously on Secret Handshake.
Hey, Nick, thanks for taking some time to talk to me. I just kind of wanted to tell you about what's been going on with me lately. Why I've been
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I mean, anything for you, my friend, Cassie and E.
And I'm glad that we're sort of like in the Secret Handshake green room, where we can have this private conversation, where I just want to let you know, like I've been struggling because there are so many mysteries in my life.
Yeah.
And time and time again, I can't crack the case.
Are you talking about like life's greatest mysteries, like what's the meaning of the universe and is time travel possible, that kind of stuff? Or are you talking about like who wiped my butt for me?
Like sort of any and all of it, like
Okay.
I'm just struggling and I, talked to my therapist about it and she recommended that I ask for help from my friends.
Okay, well, let me tell you, we can help with that.
Great.
Welcome. Wow, it's another Tuesday night and it's another stream time.
Happy stream time.
Everybody, hi, it's good to see you all.
It's another Tuesday night, it's another stream time, as Harper just said.
Mm-hmm.
I've just been jamming out to our theme song like I always do.
Sure, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hard to hear over the previously on, but I made it too.
I'm glad that we unearthed that clip. I can't believe you guys found that.
We archive everything, and I keep an extensive library.
Thank goodness for Harper. Truly, thank goodness for Harper. Cheers.
Wow. Oh, and look, we've got a little bit of wine chat tonight. Oh, there was a clink.
Okay, clink.
Wow. Do you think that Zelda ever says, "Okay, Link"?
I think it's likely. I think it's possible and likely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can't hear Jerry well. Well, she wasn't using the mic, and so we're gonna put that squarely. I'm using the mic
now. Can you hear me now? I'm sorry.
All right, calm down, Verizon.
It's Sprint now.
Yeah, but they didn't take that.
They didn't use that famous phrase, though.
I think they did at least once.
No, they said, "Can you hear that?"
Oh, my apologies.
Yeah. Look, if you have questions about famous cell phone provider advertisements, you come to me, okay?
Everybody knows that.
Mm-hmm.
That's one mystery that don't need solving.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
If you've got a question about old cell phone ads and someone says, "Who should I ask?" Don't say IDK my BFF Jill. Say Nick.
That was
you should say Nick.
That was very charming.
Thank you.
Oh man. I love cell phone ads. The Noid. Anyway, we if you're unfamiliar with the show Secret Handshake and you are clicking on it because it says Scoob full movie, welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Right, welcome. Yes, we did that as a lie to
entice people.
We wanted to put your first mystery in the title. We want you to say, "Ooh, is this it?" And then you'll solve the mystery very quickly and go, "No."
No. Or by the way, you don't know if this is Scoob or not, because if you're clicking on this, you haven't seen Scoob.
Yeah, they might think that you're Scrappy Doo.
Yeah. Okay. Let's tag ourselves.
May or may not be in Scoob. I didn't see Scoob.
I don't think Scrappy Doo is in Scoob, but I think that we should all tag ourselves for what member of the mystery team.
Okay. Are we all Velma?
What? No.
You're Shaggy, Nick. I'll say.
I'm Shaggy? No way.
Who are you?
I'm what's her name?
Daphne?
Daphne, yeah, I'm
You're
Daphne.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, I'm Daphne because I'm hot and dumb.
I'm Velma because I'm hot and dumb too.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what's the justification for the other characters?
Well, no, I'm Velma because I'm hot and I wear sweaters.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant to say hot and smart, but I'm actually dumb, so.
Yeah, you fucked up. So I'm Shaggy because I'm hot and dumb, and Cassidy is Daffy because she's hot and dumb.
Correct.
And that leaves Harper with Fred.
Fuck that shit. No, I'm yet another of the you know what? I don't remember their names and I never will. I don't need to know about cartoons. I'm an adult.
This is a question.
I'm just kidding. What if that was where I went with that? What if that was how I justified it with that take? No, I always the truth is I get Velma and Daphne confused.
Velma's the good one. Daphne's also the good one.
I think I'm Velma. Also, were you Velma? Also,
yeah, we're all Velma.
I think we're all Velma.
Maybe Nick's not Velma. Maybe
I'm like for sure not Velma.
That's fine. Nick doesn't have to be Velma, but
what am I? Who am I?
I think that Harper and Jerry are both Velma, and I think that me and Cassidy are both Shaggy.
I was going to say, actually, I'm Shaggy.
Yeah,
I think that's
Shaggy.
Fair.
Yeah.
So here's a question I think I've asked on the show before, but just in case I haven't, they all live in the van together, right?
No, they have separate homes.
No, they all live in Scooby's
Jerry
dog
really
house.
thinks they live in the van.
They travel in the van. They live in the van. Sometimes they get to stay in a hotel.
I don't think they live in the van.
I don't think they live in the van.
Has anybody actually ever seen the inside of the van?
It's their house.
I'm sure it shows it.
I think they live in the van and they all fuck.
No, they don't. No.
Except the dog.
Well, yeah, no one was suggesting that.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. More like Looby do. Anyway.
No, it's not more like that.
I didn't look. I was saying what Jerry was saying.
I just think they all
that was not my idea.
Live in the van.
They all live in the van.
Yeah, well, we are going to be solving mysteries tonight, though, right?
Thank God. I'm so glad you guys. That was really vulnerable for me to show that clip. Actually, did I sign off on that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know what I close my eyes when I sign things. I don't know.
Since you don't know how to write your name, it's like dog style where you just put your hand in ink and then put it on the paper.
I know it took me forever to do it.
Raciani Renus.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe I am Scoob.
And maybe you are Scoob.
I honestly think if any of us is Scoob, it's probably you.
Wow, thanks.
I agree.
I got one of these too, and I can't stop using it.
What is that, an egg?
Eos?
Yeah, it's just an egg that I kiss.
You just kick raw egg yolk or the white of the egg?
Yeah, I got one too.
Are we doing just
I think for those, sort of once you... I think for those there should be a white part of the egg, but also when you use it enough, when you get into the middle of it, it's a yolk.
That's a great idea.
That would be charming.
Get your little tape recorder and record that down so we'll bring it to our agents.
Yeah, put that in the memos.
Yeah, well, I have to do that because this show isn't being recorded anywhere.
Oh, yeah. So get it and write it down.
I already
did. So I'm glad that
I did such a good transition, and then we completely blew it. Well, folks, we're doing mysteries tonight.
Wait, what happened?
We blew it.
We blew it because we didn't do the mysteries.
Because then you all talked about some bullshit for a minute, and we did like a lip moisture check. We didn't we didn't transition to the thing to the thing we're supposed to transition to after we're like, we are going to be solving, we're working on it. Okay.
Well, we didn't do it. I didn't get to do a lip moisture check.
Yeah, Nick, get your
What do you mean?
together.
What do you mean didn't get to do it? We all did it.
With them whips.
Go get the
thing.
No,
I didn't. You guys didn't. You all have chapstick, and I don't because my lips are naturally moist.
Oh, you don't need it.
I don't need it. No.
Show the lips, Nick.
And mine are like black.
Proof, I guess.
Lip cam.
Well, the rest.
We missed you too, Eli, in the chat. Let's do some. Yeah, let's solve some mysteries. Folks,
oh yeah, riddles. We have riddles, or they're like mystery ones.
The mystery riddles.
You know what, you guys? I am really bad at riddles. I'm not even doing a bit right now. I think
I'm quite bad at this specific.
So riddle isn't fair. This is from, of course, the classic game Mind Trap. We're gonna be getting these.
Okay.
These are the Mind Trap mysteries.
My mind has been trapped.
This is a game I used to play as a child in school, and then I saw it in a Target and purchased. I think we played it on the stream before.
Done something with some of these questions before on the
we
stream, but we wanted to do some mystery things.
Yeah, we have some mysteries.
I want to acknowledge Eli in the chat saying I haven't made a stream in months. I missed you guys, and we missed you, Eli.
We missed you.
Yeah,
I'm glad you're here.
What?
We already did that.
I mean, yeah, Nick did mention it, and then I said hi, but it's fine.
Well, I didn't go back around in our own time
and hit it a second time.
When you expect Cassidy and I to listen to you and Nick?
I don't listen, and I love to lie.
We know. Wait, we should, before we do the mysteries, sorry once again, Harper, we should talk about our rebrand for the week.
Yes.
We as Team Chouse, Team Chaos.
Team Chouse, we rebrand every week of the show.
Every single week.
Who else is doing this? Who else is keeping up? Who else is monitoring the pulse?
I'll tell you what, nobody's doing a better job at it than us.
Nobody. Just like Mitzi once said, nobody.
Yeah, nobody.
So this week we wanted to do something just sort of sexy, honestly.
This is the thing, it's quarantine, everyone's horny. Everyone's horned up.
God, the hormones are rage.
Everybody's trying to get their holes licked. Okay? So we thought, you know what, we're gonna come in, since we're solving mysteries, we got our hats on, we got our caps.
Famously sexy caps on, because you gotta keep your head inside of it. And so we're wearing caps, we're feeling sexy, so we thought we'd name ourselves Hat Hotties. We are the Hat Hotties.
Now,
and
real hat girl shit.
Okay, well, but once again, and we've had this issue a couple of times on the stream where you two sort of name yourselves after something, and then, but it's like that also, Jerry and I are both also wearing hats. Like, how are we supposed to feel about that?
Right.
Well, we appreciate that you guys, keep up with our trends.
Yeah, you guys are fans.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, we were all wearing the hats before. I didn't know you were wearing hats. I didn't put the hat on because I heard you were wearing hats.
No, Harper's been wearing this hat the whole time.
I've been wearing the hat the whole time, so it's just sort of like, why were we not included?
Well, that's
you are included. Fans are included.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from, but like that's just how it works with us. Like we're sort of like ahead.
And also, who keeps cutting to the angle where it's just the two of them when I'm talking? How come that can we put the angle back on me actually?
No.
I don't know what to tell you. The
camera loves us.
The camera, what can I say? The camera is attracted to the Hat Hotties, and you two, Harper and Jerry, are fans of us, and we cannot be more grateful.
But it does feel like you're saying we're not hot because we are wearing a hat.
I'm in a hat. I'm a hottie.
We're not saying that. We didn't. You said that. I didn't say that.
Here's the thing I've always felt.
Yeah?
Excluded.
Okay. Look, you don't need to feel excluded. Everyone at home.
This is what we're saying. We're saying that you're a part of it. We're saying that our influence is being acknowledged, and we're thankful for you.
And by the way, if you at home are a hat hottie, if you want to put on a hat and be a hat hottie, tweet it at us. Instagram us if you're a hat hottie.
Oh no! Well, we
did. Take that,
Team
Chaos.
You know, sometimes you lose it. Sometimes you lose it for a second here.
Don't get their screen time.
It's okay
anymore.
here. I've got their audio back already. The audio's already back.
Harper's fail safe for like when Nick and I get too much screen time, he makes us drop out of the show.
Yeah, we were heating up the bandwidth. Okay?
What you don't know is that I did like a little showgirls and I just unplugged you two under the table.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was plugging my Instagram right when it happened.
Wow.
And I was plugging my butthole. So so obviously Hat Hotties.
Hat Hotties.
You at home, get it done, make it happen.
We're excited to call this home.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think this is a good name. I think it's a real feather in your caps, and I support it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not going to wear the hat the whole time. I don't want to.
No, Harper doesn't want to wear the hat.
What does your hat say?
Okay.
It's a good hat.
I can't read it. You know this.
Says I don't want to.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
All right, so let's get into some of these Mr. E's.
Who's Mr. E's?
That's what I want to. Maybe that's the first thing that we try to solve is who this Mr. E
Is that
person.
like Mr. Body and Clue?
Probably so.
Was he a president?
Mr. E's?
I don't think so. Have we had Eisenhower, you mean?
Oh, that's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah, you're thinking of Eisenhower.
I'm thinking of old Ike.
Yeah. We liked Ike, certainly, for a time.
Psych.
But not any Psych, yes. We're gonna Psych, another mystery show.
I was about to say, where's the pineapple?
Mm-hmm. Where's the pineapple?
Where's the pineapple indeed?
But more importantly, where's the mystery? Well, it's over here in the viewing room. Let's take a look at these fucking things that I took pictures of the cards
took
for.
Good pictures.
They're so long, everyone. They're so
long.
And now, oh my god!
Did you read these beforehand?
I tried my very best to take a picture without reading them. You know how this is a joke that someone else told, but about how you can't forget how to read. Like you just once you know how to do it, you have to do it. So there might be some cases where I saw some stuff. You know, I tried not to.
I assume
you spoiled yourself.
With, like
I don't think I know any of the answers.
Yourself?
I don't know any of the questions. I just took pictures of the cards. You see, I did my very best. So these haven't been selected for quality. These might suck.
These could be absolute trash. Also, it is good to know that none of us know the answer.
I think
we have the answers.
We have them. We do have them, but none of us know them.
No.
I think that Harper chose this question because there's one very specific thing about this that I don't know if everyone has caught yet, which is on the top right, it's got the number 69, baby.
Well, I gotta tell you, Nick, I didn't select that. But you know what? There are no mistakes. There are only happy accidents, and this is a very nice accident.
This is a fucking chill accident.
Truly, I'm delighted that has occurred because it was not intentional.
69. Anyway.
All right, let's get started.
Let's get reading.
Professor Herring, is that what we're going with?
Yeah.
It's a red herring.
That's certainly the joke, isn't it? Professor Herring pulled up a chair and stated, "If you're looking to fill the head faculty position of English history, then I'm the one to straighten this department out. Fate must be smiling on me, Professor." Did you want to do it, Neen?
Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were going to do the voice of the other person.
Okay, wait. So it looks like there's two people. What if Harper reads the narration and then one of us does the voices? Well, the one of us does one voice and one of us does the other voice.
Okay, perfect. Professor Herring pulled up a chair and stated,
"If you're looking to fill the head faculty position of the English history..." Wait, what?
English history.
"Then I'm the one to straighten
they're all way too long.
Out."
Fate must be smiling on me, Professor,
said Quantum, since there's a chair. Wait, is this missing a
since
quote?
there's a charity auction tonight, and I could use the advice of an expert.
Herring looked at the auction list and commented that half the items were rubbish and the other half were likely overpriced.
Well, oh, sorry.
Well, it is for charity,
suggested Quantum.
And I must buy something.
Herring looked at the list again and said,
the best buy is the handwritten letter in Old English, styled by King George I. That would be valuable. The only other 2 items of value would be a wig worn by Queen Elizabeth I, and a second document, a letter written by the Duke of Bedford and addressed to Queen Elizabeth I, Buckingham Palace.
Herring,
stated Quantum,
you're a fraud.
Why would he say that?
Jerry got to ask the question, the mystery part.
I didn't really understand anything I was saying.
Okay, I think that the answer is that Buckingham Palace didn't exist when Queen Elizabeth I was the queen.
That sounds about
right. That seems like that would be the correct thing. That I think they're all gonna have little things like that.
Oh no, it's because it's addressed to Queen Elizabeth I.
Oh, that's very good. That's very good.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I guess.
That's what it is. So if you wouldn't say Queen Elizabeth I if you're addressing the first Queen of Elizabeth, because she's queen. There's not a second one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
what Jerry was saying, correct?
Yes, I believe it is.
That's what I was saying.
Let's take a look. Herring should have known that the letter addressed to Queen Elizabeth I was a fake. Queen Elizabeth I was not addressed with a number until there was a second Queen Elizabeth. Beyond that, King George I could neither speak nor write the English language. The German-born prince communicated with his cabinet in French.
That's too much for us to know.
Yeah.
I'm really here for fun tricks, I don't want to have to know facts.
I don't think you needed to know. I don't think you had to know any of that stuff. It was just the first thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So these are the kind of murder mysteries we've got going on.
Well, yeah, I don't know if they're murder. They're not all murders. There might be a murder.
I think there are some murders.
Well, let's find out. We've got so many. And now, again, I'm so sorry that these are so long.
I want a murder.
I think it's implied that Quantum murdered Herring after lying.
Yeah,
I think that is.
So
you're a fraud and deserve to die.
A dead
Anytime
fraud.
I call somebody a fraud, they're dying within the hour.
Oh my god, yeah.
I've murdered
correct.
everyone who I've called a fraud.
I've never called anyone a fraud who I didn't murder.
Yeah. These are so long. Charles Pompous stopped off at the Soul Ace Hotel for a glass of red wine. Always wanting to make an impression, Charles ordered a drink in his most debonair tone.
That's you. That's all you.
Who, me? I'm not doing that shit. Somebody do the voice.
That's all mean.
That's all
mean. Okay. Barman? Du vin rouge, s'il vous plaît?
Listen, Mac,
said the bartender.
We speak American here, so try again. What'll it be?
A glass of red,
said Charles, rolling his eyes at the boorish bartender.
Listen, young man,
continued Charles.
You should be grateful to people such as myself who could teach you a few things about culture. I speak 5 languages fluently. I learned Polish while spending 2 years there. Then I moved to Holland for 6 months and learned Dutch. From there, I learned Belgian while in that country. And just recently, I returned from France, where I became fluent in French.
Nice try, blowhard,
replied the bartender.
But you're a bald-faced liar.
Why would he say that?
I am a bald-faced liar.
Nice. I do think I think I saw the answer to this one, so I have to recuse myself.
I think it's that
two countries speak the same language.
No, it says there's like a confusing thing from there. I learned Belgian while in that country. Like, is he saying that he was in Holland, which isn't a country, learning Belgian? Like that.
Is it because Holland isn't a country? Is that it? Is that where we stop because it's the Netherlands?
I think it's that it's because Holland isn't a country.
I'm down with that. I support that.
Like a province or whatever in.
Does the other one have more murders?
Take a little more. The wording is messing you up, I think.
Okay.
I learned Polish while spending 2 years there. Then I moved to Holland. Where's Holland?
The Netherlands.
Okay. For 6 months, I learned Dutch. Do they speak Dutch in the Netherlands?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
From there, I learned Belgian while in that country in Holland.
Yeah, they call the Netherlands Holland. Yeah.
And just recently returned from France, where I became fluent in French.
If you know it in the chat, chime in because we are making shit up. I don't know.
You were really close.
Is it just that in Belgium they speak? I don't remember if they speak French or German.
Well, it's interesting you say that because there's no such language as Belgian. That's the answer for you, folks. The two official languages of Belgium are Dutch and French.
I knew that.
Man, I love that it turned out the xenophobic guy was smart.
Yeah. I'm sorry that there's not more murders in these.
Yeah. I hope we get some more murders.
I don't know. You wanted... This is what everybody said was the thing.
Well, this is what we had. I thought that we had murder mysteries. Oh, there's a murder.
This one's got a murder in it. Okay, everybody calm down. This one's got a murder in it.
I saw the word Moida.
This says we saw the word Moida, and so we're gonna carefully go into this with open eyes and full lungs. James Diamond waited until Ari Grant left the office of author. Boy, this is introducing a lot of characters really quickly. James Diamond waited until Ari Gant, arrogant, I see that, I get it. Ari Gant left the office of author Carrie Queen. I don't get that one. Carrie Queen?
I think it's just Queen. I don't know.
Nothing? Okay. Diamond slipped on a pair of gloves. Oh, he slipped on a pair of gloves. Sorry. Diamond slipped on a pair of gloves, took a handgun from his desk, and crossed the hall to Queen's office. As Queen glanced up to see the intruder, Diamond took aim and shot. Diamond dropped the gun on the floor, picked up the telephone on Queen's desk, and called the police. He then went back across the hall to his own office and hid the gloves. Shadow arrived moments later, and Diamond recounted the events.
I was working at my desk when I heard a shot. I ran through the hall and saw a man who looked like Ari Gant running from Queen's office. I went to Queen's office and found him sprawled on the floor dead. I immediately picked up the phone on Queen's desk and called the police.
Several hours later, Shadow ordered Diamond arrested for murder.
Why was he so easily caught? I don't fucking know.
I kind of got lost because I don't know who is who.
Because I think that he didn't take his gloves off before dialing the phone, so the cops would assume that there would be fingerprints on the phone, maybe?
That makes sense.
I guess that does assume that, well, I don't know. He's never used that phone. This is another one where I get confused because there's just so many characters.
We only have 4 characters.
Oh, he didn't,
Okay, Carrie Queen is a man, which is, for some reason, that threw me off. I just wasn't expecting it.
Sorry,
I don't know why. Was that? I don't know. That's what I think. That's what did it. I think.
Mindtrap, the children's puzzle board game, isn't quite as egalitarian as could be hoped for.
Sorry. I see now. Okay, I couldn't figure out who had died.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
I think Nick sounds right to me, unless someone else has an opinion.
Gloves took a handgun.
Yeah, no fingerprints on the phone. I mean, that sounds.
What did he do with the handgun?
Wait, so so Diamond took a handgun from Queen's office?
No, he took it from his own desk.
Oh.
I guess they both work in the same office. For as much information as they give, like with like little puns in the name and stuff, there's really like some left out stuff.
He crossed the hall to Queen's office.
Okay, from I guess his office.
Yeah. No, he waited until Ari Gant left the office.
Do you think these are numbered? Do you think there's a story here?
No.
Like a deeper lore?
I mean, no, Shadow's a recurring... There were, like, recurring characters, I remember.
Shadow.
Shadow's our detective.
Shadow ordered Diamond arrested for moiter. Now, what... What's Shadow? Okay, let's move on.
Shadow's the
I lost my talking.
Let's see if Nick is right. I think Nick was right. It feels real to me.
Diamond didn't remove his gloves until after he called the police. Diamond admitted he used Queen's phone to make the call, so his fingerprints should have been on the phone.
Nick nails it!
When the police noticed that there were no prints on the gun or the phone, Diamond drew immediate suspicion. But they couldn't convict, so he's free.
That's why they call me Nick.
I don't know why that would...
Sherlock Holmes Sanchez.
That's what you're in my phone as.
I've genuinely always wondered. And I'm so happy to know.
Yeah.
Well, it's because I'm smart.
Actually.
And British.
I thought it was because you played violin.
No, it's because I'm smart and British. I thought it was the cocaine
problem.
Yeah, well. Here's a nice long one.
Heroin? I don't know what Sherlock Holmes does for fun.
I think he tries it all.
This is a murder one too, I think.
Sorry, I should stop doing that. You think this is a murder too?
Yeah, I think I saw a murder.
Yeah, murder.
This is murder also.
Murder,
okay, so
murder
we promised, well, I don't know if we promised murder, but we talked about it. There was a loud crack of thunder and the power went off. Shadow had started to look for a candle when he heard a knock on his door.
Come quickly,
cried Phil Stop.
My Uncle Cecil has been shot.
Shadow grabbed a flashlight and ran to the nearby house of Cecil Breath. Jesus. When Shadow shone the light on Cecil's face, he knew he was dead. Phil explained that he and his uncle were watching their old TV when suddenly the window smashed in and Cecil fell forward dead.
At that moment, there was a crash of thunder and the power went out. That's when I ran and got you.
Just then, the power returned and the two reading lights came on. Shadow and Phil sat in total silence for a full 2 minutes, unable to believe the gruesome scene before them. Shadow finally turned to Phil and said, Your story
is an obvious lie.
Why would Shadow doubt Phil's story? Is there like glass on the inside or some bullshit?
Okay, I have to reread because this is like this is a confusing one, it feels like.
Is this the same Shadow from the last story?
Yeah, he's our recurring detective.
Okay.
He's the Columbo of Mindtrap. The psych.
Phil.
I do think it's supposed to be Cecil, because then it's Cecil Breath. Cease all breath.
Cease all breath. That's awful.
I know, it's horrific. Full stop.
I think I know what I think. I know what I think it has to do with.
Oh, wait.
Is it that something about?
Is it what?
I don't know.
I've already said my guess.
I think it has to do with these two reading lights.
I
the
think
TV
that it
didn't
has
turn
to...
on.
Oh, the TV didn't turn on. You know, this is sort of one where you have to note the thing that they didn't tell you. They didn't tell you happened. But I think you might be right about that.
The two reading lights came on,
but
the
reading
TV
lights
didn't.
came on, but they didn't say that the TV came on.
Oh, and the TV would have turned on if it was already on.
If they were watching it.
Right? You would think so.
Oh.
You think maybe so. Let's see about it.
Oh.
If Cecil Breath or Seesaw Breath, as we want to be funny, and Phil stopped. I guess that's full stop. That sucks. We're watching TV as Phil claimed. The TV should have come back on when the power returned. Since they sat in silence for a couple of minutes, it was obvious that the TV had not been on.
Uh-oh.
Fucking fools.
Absolute idiots.
Wow.
Dipshits and morons, I say.
I can't believe it, everybody, and I think that we should take a moment to not do another mystery immediately, because no one likes it. No one's watching this week.
I'm having a lovely time.
Okay, but I'm just saying. I'm having fun as well, but I'm also refilling my wine.
Chat.
It is a wine chat. Unfortunately, that's empty now.
We have more wine.
I know.
I bought wine today.
This is how I put on chapstick.
I assume that's what those little eggs invite, you know?
Or sometimes I just do this.
Furious.
No way. Bad.
That's a fast strat.
Mm-mm.
How many chapsticks have you put on? Like, how quick do you go through one of those?
I've never had one of these before. That's why I'm obsessed with it. I always thought that they were for people who were rich.
I do also think of them that way.
It's like always some straight girl who smells really good.
Right. It's a blonde woman whose pants don't come above her hip bones. And I don't know if there are any pockets in them.
To me, she's wearing Lululemon.
Okay.
And she has like a high ponytail and long blonde hair.
Okay.
And sort of like a raspy voice and like a nice coffee.
To me, she's one of those little avatars you could get in AIM. You know, the glittery ones. Do you know what? In AOL Instant Message. I might be too
Messenger.
Old.
No, I had AIM. I was Broadway Baby 042.
You know how you could get those little, like, there was like a trend of like the little like pictures that were like, they weren't Bratz dolls.
Oh.
But they were like vaguely like that.
Okay.
In my mind, when I picture someone with one of those little egg chapsticks, it's one of those little it's one of those little avatars, but she's blonde.
Cassidy, did you say that she had a raspy voice like iced coffee?
No, I said she had a raspy voice and like an iced coffee.
Oh, okay. And she is like an iced coffee, or she has an iced coffee?
Sort of both.
Oh, you know, some people they're cold as ice. You know, they don't. Yeah. You know,
but they're energetic too.
They're energetic.
I feel like some item she's wearing is crocheted.
Yeah, knit or something. Man, coffee sounds so good to me.
Yeah, the other day at like 11:30 at night, I was lying in bed and I texted Harper from across the wall, we should buy cold brew. And Harper was really resistant at first.
It's true. I was like, we already have 2 forms of coffee. What, are we bringing a third in? Come on.
And then I made the very long, eloquent, and persuasive argument, it's almost iced coffee season.
Yeah, and then I was like, okay, yeah, you're right.
And so we're getting cold brew next time we go to the store.
So I guess we'll try and do that. I guess we'll try and
Yeah.
do that. But that's not going to help me in these late nights when I'm like, ooh, it sounds good.
We'll get some decaf too.
They do make decaffeinated coffee. They take the caffeine out of it.
Yeah.
Why do they do that?
I think they take like a big.
Does somebody else
syringe.
drink it first? Come on.
Yeah, I think it's
Somebody else drinks all the caffeine part first. Come on.
Yeah.
And then you just brew up their piss.
And then I just have the leftover bit that's not got caffeine anymore. Aw, come on.
That's what it is.
Here's the thing: is it's one guy in a room and he drinks up all the caffeine out of decaffeinated coffee. This guy has been up since 1989. He's like always awake.
I guess he would be.
And that guy, would you believe, that's the Energizer Bunny.
Yes. This is how they make batteries.
That's how they make batteries.
Oh, they make batteries. The bunny drinks just the caffeine part out of some of the coffee, and that's how they make the batteries.
That's why they're like, is this ethical? And it sort of brings a discussion about animal rights.
Yeah.
Here's my question. Why is the Energizer Bunny like a good drummer? Why is that part of his deal?
He's a consistent drummer. I don't know if he's supposed to be a good drummer.
But
he's a consistent drummer?
Energy. It's like, I think it's supposed to invoke to parents how children are annoying.
Yeah, that makes sense. Going and going and going or whatever.
And you wish they would fucking stop. You just want to put a pillow over the little bunny's face.
Right. Well, because it's almost like the little monkey with the
Yeah.
Oh, it might be a monkey with the cymbals. You remember that scene in The Grinch when he has the giant monkey with the cymbals and he gets his head smashed in a bunch with them?
Yes.
Yeah, I love that scene. That scene's great.
It's a great movie.
It's a great, fantastic movie. Why so serious? You guys remember that part when he says, "Why so serious" in The Grinch?
Yeah, good point. All right, let's look at another mystery. Gee, they're all so fucking... Wait, this is 69 again.
That's 69. Did you only do 4 or whatever?
No, I did a lot. How come this isn't...
I just started at the beginning.
Hey, okay, maybe it started at the beginning.
That was the last one we did, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You only did 4.
No, that can't be right. That can't be right.
I trust you in all things.
That can't be right. Hang on, let's see here. Let's see.
Has anyone cooked anything fun recently?
Yes, I made quiche.
Ooh, I saw that. It looked so fucking good.
Y'all, it was so fucking good.
Did you ever say quiche me, I'm Irish?
No.
Did you?
I didn't.
I made egg rolls tonight.
I saw. Oh my god! Tell me about your process.
Cassidy's a student of the art. You know, she's all about.
I cut up some vegetables. A little head of Savoy cabbage, some mushrooms, some carrots, some sugar snap peas. Cut them little. Then I cooked them up with some ginger and some garlic and some soy sauce and some 5 spice, a little bit of sesame oil, shoop. And then I put them in the egg roll wrappers.
Ooh.
And then I fried them.
Wow. Was it difficult?
No, I'm not great at the egg roll wrappers, but I found a system. I started doubling up, which is maybe not quite what's recommended, but I felt like gave a lot of integrity to the rolls, you know? Made my life a lot easier. Yeah. And then I put a bunch of oil in a tiny little pan and I put them in one by one. It was hard to get the pan the right temp.
Yeah.
The oil. I let it heat up for way too long, and then the oil was far too hot for a little while, and I had to let it cool down.
Why will it only show these?
That was the process. What was your process for quiche?
That's a mystery to solve is why is the mystery thing not working?
Hey,
this is a fun little puzzle for us all.
It's because the bird wouldn't have flown north
but that's
in
on
the winter.
Stream. It's not loading into the dang stream.
Nick, that was really good chef moves.
Thank you so much.
By the way, I wanted to sort of give you a little. I sort of wanted to tip my hat, sir.
You know how they have like air band competitions, like air guitar and air drumming and stuff? Well, I'm entering a air cooking competition. Where they're like, here are your ingredients that you have to use, and then they give you a basket with nothing in it. And then you have to pretend like you're inventing something interesting, and you have to, knead the dough, and then you pour the sauce, and then
you gotta like run to the pantry.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Use the fucking,
I really feel that you've been practicing.
Oh, and then eating. You also eat the food, so you like go like this.
Sure.
Hell yeah, eat that fucker.
Yeah, for sure. Yes. And this is, you know what I say about you, Nick? I say,
don't call me eater.
My friend Nick has star quality.
Thank you so much. I'm bright and I'm far away, and I'm just coming up with the qualities that stars have.
On the verge of explosion.
I'm far away. You think that I'm small, but I'm actually huge.
Yeah. You're actually also really fucking old, especially the further away you are.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm gaseous.
Yeah. There is usually a delay between your video and what you're doing.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true. That is true. Yeah.
Star quality.
Let's see. What other things do stars do? They I mean, the stars, they're just like us. So when you say that I'm a star, what you're really saying is I'm just like you. I'm just like a normal person. You know, I go about my day. I look at the bird and I say, "Oh, lovely." I look at a flower and I say, "Delicious." I look at $100 million mansion and I say, "Affordable." You know, I'm just like you.
100%.
Anyway.
Yeah, you're
famous. $1 million mansion and you say, "This is basically jail."
Right. Have you made anything special, Nick?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Cool.
No.
Did you?
I've seen all the normal stuff.
What's the normal stuff?
Oh, you know, pigeon pie.
You freak.
What? It's normal. Pigeon pie's regular.
If you're regular, then I don't want to be.
Are you saying you don't want regular poopies?
Here's a new mystery. I found a new. Here we go. I don't know why the dang thing. Everybody can see. Jerry, you can attest to it. The folder. I had way more than that, but for some reason it would only show those. I don't know
why Harper's pretending that you didn't just take a bunch of new pictures while we were talking and load them in.
Okay, well, it was midnight when Shadow pulled up to the home of Sam Sham. Sam was on his front lawn, photographing the heavens. Shadow began.
There was a break-in at a local jewelry store a couple of hours ago, and an eyewitness claims to have seen a man fitting your description fleeing the scene.
Sam quickly replied,
"It wasn't me. I've been here taking a picture of the Little Dipper for the past 2 hours. The stars are particularly clear on such a dark night."
Sam clicked the shutter of his camera closed and said, "There, I've just finished a 2-hour exposure. I'll go and develop this picture and prove my innocence."
That should have been Cassini saying that. Cassini did that.
Shoot, you're right. I'm so sorry. I got so pulled into it. I got pulled in. Sam clicked the shutter of his camera closed and said,
"Cassini, that's you. Oh, is she frozen?"
We lost her. She's frozen. It's a deceptive little trick, and she sent a message to our group. "I lost my connection."
Okay, cool. I'll read the rest of this then. Here we go. Ready? In my best Cassini voice. Here we go.
Okay, yeah, the picture's still there, so people might think she still is.
Yeah,
well,
here we go.
There, she's back. She's back. It's fine.
Hey!
Cassini, it's your line.
Oh, shitter. Okay.
And said...
There. I've just finished the 2-hour exposure. I'll go and develop this picture and prove my innocence.
When Shadow examined the developed photograph, he saw a perfectly clear picture of the Little Dipper.
Would this picture substantiate Sam's alibi?
My guess answer is no, because this is a mystery game.
Right.
And it doesn't say that we need to say why. So I'm just going to say no and assume that we've got the right answer. But maybe we should figure out why.
That seems fair. I think also, like, the stars move a little at night. So, like, after 2 hours, maybe they'd be blurry? Or there'd be clouds?
That's what I thought. It wouldn't be perfectly clear. It would have, you know, the whole thing. Will you bring my burrito?
Yeah, your burrito. Yeah, I guess maybe it wouldn't be perfectly clear. Oh, there you go, just like Claire does.
That's what I call fast food. And then I farted. What are we saying?
Taking a picture of the Little Dipper. Also, I mean, the whole point is that you don't have to be with the camera on the long exposure. I guess the other thing I'd say is that it doesn't really make sense as an alibi.
Yeah, I don't understand how photographs are made or what happens to do them. So I think that my answer of no with zero explanation is still correct.
It also says on a particularly dark night, which I'm confused about, like, because what is dark? I don't know what's dark. You know, it's like, you mean cloudy? Because that would make it bad.
Yeah.
A particularly dark night.
Maybe he was watching The Dark Knight.
Maybe Batman. Maybe Batman's there. Let's see. This picture would incriminate him. If Sam had his camera lens open for the past 2 hours, as he claimed, Little Dipper would not have appeared perfectly clear. Oh, of course, because it would have moved, right?
Yeah, that's
God, that is what you said. And it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense now that I fully understand what you meant. Because of the Earth's rotation, the picture of the Little Dipper should have appeared as a series of lines. It's obvious that Sam had just started the exposure when Saturn arrived. I didn't understand when you said that earlier.
Thought I just meant the Little Dipper was, like, doing a dance?
I thought you meant because, like, of clouds passing or something.
That might also be the thing.
But yeah, I'd forgotten that it would be a moving situation.
Little Dipper? You Little Dipper. She's my wife. That's my new version of the joke.
I guess so. Okay, let's take a look at one final mystery.
Missed.
The only athletic sport... Beulah Butinsky. The only athletic sport Beulah Butinsky ever mastered was bingo.
Hell yeah, Beulah. Fuck it up.
I can't. In fact, Beulah studiously avoided exercise at all costs. We love it. Considering the above facts, Beulah had a very strange habit. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Beulah takes the bus to the local bingo hall. The bus always makes 2 stops close to the hall. The first stop is 100 meters away, and the second stop is 200 meters away. Now, you're never going to fucking believe this, but strangely enough, Beulah always gets out at the second stop and walks the 200 meters.
What reason could she have for walking the extra distance? She getting a burrito?
Probably getting a burrito.
She's probably getting a
burrito?
I would think she's probably getting a burrito.
I don't know. What?
Maybe she gets. She gets all the answers.
Yeah, maybe she gets all the answers that way.
All the bingo answers.
Yeah, maybe she gets all the bingo answers.
You just foot through that.
No, I fixed it.
Okay. You're right.
No.
Huh, I don't know what it is here.
I think she's getting a fucking burrito.
You think she's getting a burrito? That's probably our best guess. We love the burrito guess. We lost Neen again.
I think we lost Neen again. Yeah.
Oh no.
Nope.
There we go.
Hi.
Excellent.
Sorry.
Let's just find out what it is. It's on the side of a hill. Wow, the bingo hall is on the side of a hill. Beulah preferred to walk 200 meters downhill to the hall, downhill to the hall, rather than 100 meters uphill.
That information that it was on a hill wasn't given to us, correct?
No. That wasn't given to us, but we should have known that she would prefer the downhill walking to the uphill walking.
I stand by my answer.
Yeah, she probably, I mean, it doesn't mention it here, but it didn't mention the hill, so she probably does get a burrito.
Yeah, she probably gets a burrito.
She probably does get a burrito.
Probably change your last name to Burrito instead of Batinsky.
Beulah Burritinsky.
Yeah.
Well, it does seem like Nini's having a lot of issues with the old internet. And, you know, we should wrap up anyway. It's just been a lot of mysteries tonight.
And also, we've gone an hour.
Yeah, Neen's in the chat. We have gone an hour. It's true. Leah says bad answer, or whoever's using Leah's account. I mean,
look,
who am I?
I've heard of a bad grandpa, but a bad answer?
Oh, dear.
That's my favorite movie.
Oh, that doesn't work either? Oh, come on.
Ooh.
Everything's busted. All right. Good night, everybody.
Nick Sanchez here, Secret Handshake. Thank you for watching. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us click the subscribe and hit the bell. And thank you for watching Scoob Full Movie. Do not talk to us about D.B. Cooper.
That's right. Good night, everybody. Oh, Leah's saying one more riddle,
yeah, we'll
please.
do another riddle.
The thing's all messed up with Neen not connected. It's going to be bad.
No, that's fine. We'll just get little bits and pieces of Nick. I like it.
Here.
We got one more?
Busy for the show. They want more riddles.
There you go. It's just half a Nick.
There.
Unless Neen gets back. Okay, here we go. One more. Here we go. One more for the fans. One more for the Vine. Not that one. It's way too long. A local jewelry store was robbed, and the sack containing the stolen jewels was found several miles from the town in some bushes. Shadow had two suspects, Sid Shady and Sam Slug, but made no attempt to investigate or interrogate either of them. 2 days later, Shadow summoned both Slug and Shady to his office and promptly arrested the guilty party. Without any investigative work...
Oh, how could Shadow be certain of arresting the right man? I don't fucking know. When it was right outside of one of their houses.
Yeah, that's also my guess. But maybe it was definitely 100% Sid Shady because his last name is Shady.
Yeah, I would also say, would the real Sid Shady please stand up? I would also, I must say.
Yeah, I have no clue what.
Or like, did they go back?
Oh, here's the thing. Maybe one of them showed up with a fancy new jacket.
Oh, sure.
Maybe the one that did it showed up with a fancy new jacket.
Yeah, maybe.
That's my guess. I think that he waited for them to spend some of the money on a fancy new jacket and then hoped that they would wear that to the police station. And they did.
No, because the sack containing the jewels was found far away from the store.
Well, yeah, but I'm thinking that I don't know. I'm not worried about that.
Well, but yeah, because wait, the jewels. Who found? I'm confused. So
it's not like well written. It's not like that well written. It's
are
not
all
that
the
good.
Jewels, or are all the jewels in the bag?
Yeah, maybe there's fingerprints. That's a good point.
Were all the jewels in the bag? Because then they wouldn't have been able to spend them on jackets.
The thing is that there's 1,000 things that I guess it could be, huh?
Yeah.
Let's just see what it says.
Let's see what it is.
Ah, of course.
How did we not? The stolen jewels were found in a poison ivy patch. The guilty man had a bad rash.
Also known as a fancy new jacket.
Which is in a way a fancy new jacket, so thank you so much for pointing that out. But I would also say, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, that's morbid.
Fucking bad.
Yeah, that sucks.
Okay, and then it's not loading any more other ones. So there we go. That's the show. I'm sorry that it's been broken to have Nick there like that, and I'm sorry that it sucks, and that Neen's internet isn't working. Good night, everybody. Follow Most Beautiful Girl in the World _ on Instagram for more Cassie and E content. And I know that she'd want me to plug that. Most Beautiful Girl in the World, and then there is an _ following that. Oh wait, here she is. Here she is to plug it. Here she is to plug it herself.
Neen time, just Neen time.
Say goodnight to him, Neen.
Oh, good night.
Okay, for real though. Then everybody say goodnight. It busted again.
Good night. Don't
good
let
night,
the
y'all.
bite your
Y'all
little
come back
butt.
now.
Don't let the big bugs bite for little pup.